Hey YouTube, over time things change so much. We've done a few videos on advancements in technology, especially in the lighting technology field, and the Mag-lite Solitaire is no exception. The original, like this one, this is kind of like a collectible, I guess, or almost like antique these days. I think you can still buy them though, but they're like 2 lumens. At least the original ones were 2 lumens. And that was considered acceptable for a keychain light. Not to say it didn't work. I mean, obviously I carried this. As you can see, it's weathered pretty well. I carried this for many years thinking that this was pretty much the cream of the crop and I'm doing something right. The newer, of course, the LED version of the same size, if not even a little smaller, I believe. These are going around 37 lumens, and there's companies that make the same form factor that have over 100 lumens, some of them even 200 lumens. So, so what am I getting at? I just want to say that there's like different ways of looking at this, but typically this is kind of how it goes. It's kind of like a fractal we talked about in the past, that technology, about every 2 years, it doubles. And so whatever it is now, it just tends to double in efficiency and capability. So I think it's pretty cool that it goes from 2 lumens to 37 lumens in a short period of time. Now, Mag-lite kind of fought the LED revolution. They didn't want to change over from the bulbs. They actually were one of the last companies to make the transition. And I don't know if that was just because they were having an identity crisis because they didn't know how to integrate this new technology in their form of their products, but they did, and they have them now, and they're very good, and people like them. Of course, that's if you like the twist top or some of the operation, platforms that are on their models. I personally don't care for Mag-lites for the most part. Not to say that some of their tactical push buttons on the back, their clicky models aren't that bad at all, but the other kind of things, are kind of not that great. Now, do I have a newer LED AAA Solitaire? Yes, I do. Do I have other things? Yes, I do. But in terms of preference, though, I don't think they're like the best. But I do think that they're getting better. But for me, it's a lot more about the how you operate their lights that gets me more so than the newer technology that they're integrating into their platforms. As always, thanks for watching, and just wanted to do kind of a throwback. Just kind of thinking about the things that I used to carry for everyday carry, because sometimes you forget about how far you've come personally in the things you carry. I used to carry, I probably told you this, Smith & Wesson SWAT, the old style SWAT knife with this on my keychain, and I think that was about it, though, with a couple keys on there, and this big, bulky leather wallet, those massive wallets, and all kinds of crap in there. And that was pretty much it, and the knife I didn't even carry about half the time, but when I did carry, I thought I was a badass. And now, comparatively, that particular pocket knife and this particular flashlight are so obsolete. It's just a joke. It's almost like, wow. I guess that's what happens when you're a kid too, though. If you don't have a lot of money and you don't have the information, or you just don't know, and then you give yourself 20 or 30 years and you go up a little more and you look back and you're like, wow, things have changed. So when people say, oh, we're stuck in the Stone Age, nothing's getting better. Dude, all you got to do is look around and go, yeah, actually it is getting a lot better. Things are much better in lots of ways. Now, politically, are they better? No. It's actually worse. Is our national debt better? No, it's worse. Is the buying power of the dollar better? No, it's worse. So there's a lot of things that are jacked up. Is the food supply any better? No, it's more contaminated more than ever with GMOs, and are vaccines any safer? No, it's even more deadly. They put even more crap in there. So yeah, there's a lot of backsliding, but in terms of some technology, there's definitely leaps and bounds, and especially when the government is not involved with those industries and companies. So you guys take care, and if you can find your old Solitaire, you might want to just pull it out for sentimental reasons and just kind of just sit there and just kind of like go, wow, this is things have changed.